Good morning. Welcome to your Monday, February 5th daily operations weather briefing. Across the region currently we have high pressure that will be building in from the west as a secondary cold front will be moving through the area. It actually has already dropped through the region. We're just moving through, and we'll start to see our winds pick up out of the northwest, possibly reaching wind advisory criteria this morning. Temperatures will rise slightly from where they're at right now, and then they'll start to drop off as we go throughout the afternoon as that reinforcing shot of cold air finally makes its way into the region. So we should keep our temperatures in the mid-30s to around 40 degrees today under clear skies. Right now we do have some low to mid-level cloudiness over the region. That should scour out as we go throughout the morning and eventually becoming sunny to clear conditions. You can see on the current conditions chart, we have winds right now out of a westerly direction, 8 to 13 knots, and those winds are actually going to begin to pick up as we look off to the northwest, where we start to see wind gusts in the lower 20s. Some of the odds that aren't showing up on this report, we have seen wind gusts up around 33 to 35 miles per hour just around the DC area and just west of Baltimore, and those winds should make its way down into our region. And again, we could see the potential for winds reaching that wind advisory criteria later this morning into the early afternoon. Those winds will quickly subside then as we head into the mid-afternoon hours. So as of 8 a.m. this morning, we did have ceilings at 400 feet and 6,000 feet with just some patchy fog or mist across the area, 6 statute mile visibility, winds out of the west at 7 knots with a temperature of 37 degrees. Looking at the next 24 hours, again, we do have the chance for some winds right around that wind advisory criteria of 25 knots or greater. Winds right now west-northwesterly 8 to 13 knots, and then picking up out of the northwest to 11 to 16 knots, possibly gusting to 25 knots. Winds will drop off slightly as we head past the noontime hour, northwesterly at 11 to 16 knots, gusting to 24, then becoming northwesterly at 8 to 13 knots. As you can see, our sky conditions will begin to clear as we head through the morning hours here, eventually becoming mostly clear to clear, temperatures rising into around 40 degrees, and then should start to drop off again with that reinforcing shot of colder air making its way into the region, dropping down into the mid-30s by the mid to later portions of this afternoon. While mostly clear skies continuing into the evening hours, winds fairly light as we get towards the evening as well, becoming variable, less than 5 knots. Then they'll start to pick up slightly out of the southeast to southerly direction, but remain fairly light at about 3 to 6 knots right now with that wind direction and the water temperatures in the mid-30s. That should help to keep our temperatures from really bottoming out tonight under mostly clear skies. Should expect to see an overnight low of around 27 degrees, and that'll be right around midnight, and then those temperatures should begin to bump back up into the lower 30s with that southeasterly to southerly wind, and with some slight increase in our cloudiness as well. Partly cloudy overnight, again with a southerly wind at about 3 to 6 knots, and then temperatures rising into the mid-30s by 8 a.m. with a southerly wind at about 5 to 10 knots. Again, the skies will be mainly clear throughout the day today, and just see a slight increase in our mid to upper level cloudiness during the overnight hours, and that'll be associated with a high pressure system that'll be building over the region. And then that high pressure system should begin to slide offshore tomorrow into Tuesday night. For tomorrow, we should see partly cloudy skies and seasonable conditions with a high of 47 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy and cool with a low of 34 degrees. Then we'll have a warm front move through the area Tuesday night into Wednesday, followed by a cold front, temperatures rising into the mid-50s under mostly cloudy skies, and then we'll have a likely scenario of rainfall moving through the area with the cold front passing through. And it looks like it'll be just all rain, really no chance for thunderstorms, it looks like. And we'll have that chances mainly for the afternoon and evening, with winds picking up as well, and we could see reduced ceilings along with visibilities and periods of heavy rain for us on Wednesday, especially during the afternoon and evening. Well, that'll conclude the daily operations weather briefing for today. We'll be back with you at 10 a.m. for the extended outlook. Have a great day.